Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is MegaShadowFist, and welcome to my next Let's Go Random. And for this video, we're playing Shadow the Hedgehog, a game that's notorious. Let's go ahead and press the start button so that we don't have to, go through the opening cutscene stuff. A game that, do you want to create game data on your Xbox console? Yes, please. I'm playing this on my 360, by the way. A game that is very notorious for being very bad. Like, it's considered to be one of the worst Sonic games, aside from Sonic 06 and maybe Sonic Boom. Personally, I don't think it's the worst game in the world. I find it to be, if anything, just incredibly mediocre in every sense of the word, but whatever. 1P game. We have story mode. Before we begin story mode, well, I know I'm taking quite some time before getting into the action. Before we do story mode, I just want to say a little bit about my story behind the game. If you will. I want you guys to understand just exactly how I was when I first played this game. Okay, so I got this game for Christmas 2005, okay? So I was 10 years old. I got it for Christmas. I actually got to choose it for myself. This is the one present for Christmas that I got to choose for myself. And I got it like 2 weeks before Christmas came, right? And between that time that I bought it in Christmas, I was super excited. I should say my mom bought it. I was super excited, man, because Shadow the Hedgehog was my favorite character in the Sonic series, and he still kind of is. I really love Sonic Adventure 2. When I first got Sonic Heroes for my 9th birthday the year before, the first team that I played as was Team Dark, because Shadow the Hedgehog, so I was pumped for this game, right? And then I get it. My grandma, I was living in Ohio at the time, my grandma was visiting us for Christmas. After a brief run-in with my grandma getting a CD for Christmas and us playing on the surround sound and it being like super freaking loud at 5 a.m., I got the game, I finally put it into my Xbox, and I was ready. This was my first Sonic experience in like 2 weeks. I purposefully made sure I did not play anything Sonic related for that time period. And so then, I saw the opening cutscene, I was like, oh, okay. I hit 1P mode, and then I said, story mode start. And then I said, new!
Shadow the Hedgehog. Why does that name haunt me? It's the only thing I can remember. And that gruesome image. Maria! Who am I? And why can't I remember anything? And who is this Maria? Look how pathetic they are. I don't have time for these humans.
Shadow. As you can see, the day of reckoning will soon be here. Find the 7 Chaos Emeralds and bring them to me as promised.
Huh? Who are you, and how do you know I'm Shadow? And what are you talking about? Just what was that all about? If he says he knows the truth about who I am, then like it or not, I have to believe him. The only way I'm gonna get the secrets to my past is to get those Chaos Emeralds.
Okay, and at this moment I was pretty pumped. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna play a Shadow, this is gonna be cool. Stage 1, Westopolis! Right? Stage 1, Westopolis! I feel like this is taking longer to load than on my original Xbox.
Promise time, huh? Well then, time to go and fulfill this promise.
And then, at this exact moment, I'm not exaggerating when I say this. I'm not exactly sure why, but at this opening sequence, I was like, the first thing that went into my mind is, I wonder if this game is going to be as good as... Let me turn down the volume, it's really loud. I was like, I wonder if this game is going to be as good as I want, as I was expecting it to be. Seriously, I was like, I don't know, something feels off about this.
Long time no see. Looks like these black creatures really mean business.
No, here's Sonic.
Let's you and me show them a thing or two.
Yeah, I was like, oh, actually, you don't need to shoot them. I wasn't really confused. I was really worried. I thought that. Oh no, I just died. I thought. Oh yeah. By the way, in this game, aside from giving Shadow guns, they made him curse because they thought that, hey, that cursing is cool, right? But it's rated E10, so they couldn't go like super crazy with curse words. So they just had everybody say "damn" all the time. And so it was just really silly. It made for a lot of really ridiculous lines. In fact, like my favorite line in the entire game is, "Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald? I'm Shadow the Hedgehog." Well, he didn't say I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, but he said, "Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?" There we go.
You can unlock unlimited power.
It was really ridiculous. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I was playing through this, I had that initial thought that maybe this game won't be as good as I was expecting it to be, but I was like, you know what? It's probably just my weird feelings. I'm just gonna be good. I mean, it's probably still gonna be good, just a weird... I'm not quite sure what that opening sequence did, why that opening sequence made me think the way that it did. It just didn't feel right to me. Something about it just felt wrong. And this isn't like just me in retrospect, painting my memory different because of how my overall perception of the game was. That was my legitimate initial reaction. I'm probably sounding like a broken record, but it's true. Anyway, for those of you who have never played this game before, you have usually this isn't always the case, but you usually have 3 missions to choose from.
There should be a chaos.
You have 3 missions to choose from.
City.
There should be a Chaos Emerald somewhere in the city. You have the Dark mission, the Neutral mission, and the Hero mission, and depending on what you do, that'll determine what the next stage will be. Neutral mission, you'll go straight. I believe if you choose Dark, you go up. If you choose Light, you go down. And, we're mostly, I think, just going to focus on maybe Neutral because...
Destroy the soldiers.
Destroy the soldiers.
Let's show the black creatures that we mean business.
Let's show the black creatures that we mean business. Usually the good and bad ones are just like collectathons. It's like, kill every single enemy in the mission, or collect every single thing. It's kind of tedious, so we're just going to go with the neutral mission. I mean, I might do like a good one or a bad one every now and then. But, that's what we're going to be doing for this mission. Yeah, but yeah, this should be going up, assuming that everything goes going to plan anyway. This should be going up on Thursday, which would be tomorrow. To go up for that empty slot ever since I finished Ghost Trick, because that happened, and then the next series will start, hopefully, which will be Danganronpa. It seems like people have been able to do full series of the game. Not just because the game's been released for more than just the PC. So I think I might be good. Hopefully I will. It seems like a fun, interesting series to do, but this is Shadow the Hedgehog. Let's talk about Shadow the Hedgehog. Anyway, if you look at I'm about to die. I'm not about to die. If you look at the... Let's drop down, please. If you look at the top right, or look at the top corners, you see a red bar and a blue bar. Those are dark and light energy. The more bad things you do, the more good guys that you kill, the more dark energy that you get. The more bad guys that you kill, the more light energy that you get. I love how I'm saying good guys and bad guys like I'm 2 years old. And basically they give you special things. So actually I want to show off each of these, so... Let's try to focus. We're close to finishing up whatchamacallit, so filling up the Oh, by the way, I guess I could show that off too. Let's go ahead and kill these gun robots. You can in this game you can actually do like I believe you can do teleport, like checkpoint teleporting, and go back to the previous one if I want to. It is what it is. Also, yeah, you can do that. Also, this game is interesting in that this is the first game to make it so that whenever you lost 10 rings... There were some good ideas that they put in this game. If you got hit, you would lose 10 rings. Well, you'd only lose 10 rings. In the older Sonic games, if you got hit, even if you had 100, you would just lose every single one of them, and you'd only be able to recollect like 20 back. Okay, there's this guy, so let's go ahead and kill him. Come on, we're almost there. Hold on. Come on. Just one more Black Doom alien thing.
No, stop!
No, stop! By the way, Shadow's super strong, so he can He can flip this! I thought that was pretty cool, being able to flip the truck. I actually played through the game all the way through. I mean, like, I'm not like those people who just hate the game who never even played it. Okay, here we are. Ready?
Behold the ultimate power.
Chaos Dash! Better. You know that this game is super edgy now, because I'm Shadow. Anyway. Now let's see if we can kill enough good guys, quote unquote, so that we can get the not Team Dark, but the we can get the dark meter filled up. We're almost at the end of the mission, I believe. Unlike Sonic Heroes, I actually don't remember every stage like the back of my hand. Like Sonic Heroes, I've played enough time. Here we go.
Death to all who oppose me.
Death to all who oppose me, because I'm Shadow the Hedgehog. Honestly, I think that Jason Griffith actually pulls off a pretty decent, you know, Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm not one of those people who, like, absolutely hates the 4Kids dub. Actually, now that the 4Kids, actually, I believe it's been 6 years since they got the new, you can do Chaos Blast, by the way, in case you couldn't tell. Ever since they got the new voices, you know, the Roger Craig Smith voices in 2010, there have been a lot of people who've become nostalgic for the
second Chaos Emerald.
A lot of people have been nostalgic for the 4Kids dubs for video games anyway. Okay, let's look at this. If you go up that ramp, that would you just start the mission all over again, basically. I'm not quite sure how that physically works, but it does.
Once I find all of the emeralds, then I'll find the truth.
Once I find all the emeralds, then I'll find the truth. The current voice for Shadow the Hedgehog, in case you were curious, is actually Kirk Thornton. You know, if you ever played Tales of the Abyss, Jade Curtis, yeah. They sound nothing alike. I was very surprised when I found that out, but yeah.
The black aliens have hit 6 major cities around the world, and every city is reporting significant damage and casualties. Among them, Westopolis has received the heaviest casualties due to its weakened defense system. Downtown Westopolis has been almost completely destroyed. Unconfirmed sources have also reported seeing a black hedgehog in Westopolis.
Shadow? Deploy the troops now! And if you find Shadow with the black aliens, then kill them all.
But sir, isn't Shadow on our side?
I gave you an order, soldier. He's evil and he's the enemy. You can't fool me, Shadow. This time, you're mine.
May actually explain why he hates Shadow so much in the game, obviously. But yeah, I played through the game all the way through. Basically, in order to do that, I believe once we go to the next thing, they'll show you... Oh, never mind.
You've deliberately disobeyed me, Shadow.
No one tells me what to do. I have my own reasons for collecting the Chaos Emeralds.
You really don't understand the situation here, do you? Perhaps Professor Gerald has done more to your memory than I imagined.
The Professor?
Strange that you don't remember your maker.
What'd you say?
Silence! The ramifications of your disobedience will be severe.
Yeah! Okay, so there are 5 missions. You see there are 5 final missions. You see how they each have 2 endings? You need to do the good and bad ending for each of those 5 missions to unlock the final story. So that means you need to do at least 10 playthroughs of the game in order to get the final, whatchamacallit, the final story.
Where am I? Whoa. I guess I underestimated his powers. There's definitely something going on out there. Now it's up to me to find out what they're up to.
Ba-do-do. Here we are.
I don't remember this place.
The game actually has some pretty good, OS has some pretty good songs. I mean, that's pretty usual for pretty standard for Sonic, I suppose. What should I say?
Shadow, you saw him too, didn't you? Those black creatures floating around here?
How's it going, Knuckles?
Clean house and do a little exterminating.
Yeah, no thanks, Knuckles.
Done for if we don't give them a hand. Look, all right, that's it.
Yeah, you know, we'll help out Knuckles, you know, because, you know, we shouldn't shuckle, right, ladies and gentlemen? We should flex.
Attacking the good guys.
No, you stop attacking the good guys, Knuckles. You know, this is a serious, edgy, mature game, Knuckles the Echidna. Don't you know? I have guns, and I say damn all the time, so that makes this game super edgy. So we shouldn't be chuckling, man. We need to be serious. We should flex our muscles and kill everything, right? Because this is super edgy and mature and aha. Anyway.
Not as tough as they look.
Okay.
Not here.
Damn, not here. Shadow.
You saw him too, didn't you?
This is probably the most that I've cursed in one video in like 8,000 years.
And do a little exterminating.
Seriously. Anyway, I'm not even kidding here. I mean, I get it. I get an excuse to because this game is freaking OP, you know, edgy, mature, right? So I need to stop talking about this. I need to stop talking about this and just focus on the game. Aha! Anyway, yeah, I'm not one of those people who absolutely hates the 4Kids dubs. They're all right. I'd say from a professional standpoint, I think that the current voices are the best. I've talked about this before in Resonance of Fate. From a nostalgic standpoint, the classic ones are definitely the best in my opinion.
Not as tough as they look, are they?
The 4Kids dub, I'm just kind of indifferent toward. It's, you know, I watch Sonic X every now and then on Foxbox, and then Kids WB, or not Kids WB, 4Kids. Ow.
Guess that means they're fair game.
I watch it every now and then. I was like super hardcore into it though, simply because I just wasn't one of those people who watch like Saturday morning cartoons all the time. I really wasn't. I don't know, it just wasn't. Mostly because as a kid I wasn't really allowed to watch most of the shows in Saturday morning cartoons anyway, so
Wait, Shadow.
that's a different story for a different time.
You must find the jewel that is key to the reawakening of our temple and release its power. Failure is not an option. Now go.
Okay, so this is a Shadow the Hedgehog box. Once you do this, like basically, like it gives you like certain weapons, and the more that you collect, the more weapons that come out of there. Since this is a new save file, since I'm playing this on my 360 instead of my original Xbox, you know, I don't really have very many, but
The statue. Touch the jewel and release the power within.
yeah, we can touch the jewel. I believe actually there's a mission where we go and we break every single one of these. No, I can't feel a shotgun. Okay, first of all, Black Doom.
There's an emerald somewhere in this wasteland.
There's an emerald somewhere in this. But if we do this one, we can hear the best line in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, get rid of this, please. How do you? There we go. I don't want that weapon. Actually, the weapons are actually kind of all right. Like, I wasn't one of those people who's like, oh, why is he carrying guns? I was kind of indifferent towards it. It was all right. There are actually some pretty cool guns in there. You know, like, you know, Shadow wanted to use a gun. He can use a gun for all I care.
Behold the ultimate power.
Just had to listen to the song for all of 2 seconds. I actually didn't explain the keys, did I? There are keys that you can find in here, and every so often in these levels, and every so often when you find them, like basic. Ow! I thought I could jump over it. Basically, when you find all 6 of them, they're like these special shortcut areas that you can access. It doesn't unlock a bonus stage like in Sonic Heroes, and unlike Sonic Heroes, like, you know, you don't lose them from taking a hit. Okay, actually, I believe we can just.
I can use the high-speed light dash by
high-speed light dash by pressing the B button near rings. Yeah, here it is. This is what I'm talking about.
by moving the right thumbstick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5. I haven't gone out of the keys. This one, I believe, actually has like this Black Doom, Black Army, monster, winged monster that we can ride. It's actually kind of cool.
Its mouth can home in on me.
Oh, actually, we can float. We all float like that one map in.
Touch the jewel
that one area in one of Vex's super hostile maps. As in, Vex, the Minecraft super hostile map creator, not my friend Vex. The immense of power, blah, blah. Anyway, we're just gonna try to do one more stage, and I think that'll be enough for like a 30-minute video, because we're pretty much at the 20-minute mark at this point. We're not pretty much at it, we're past it at this point a little bit. There's a key over there.
The time will come when it will release the power within you.
No, it won't.
These wretched humans.
You eliminate your wretched eye again. Actually, when I was younger, I thought that Doom's eye and Doom were two different people. I don't know why. I thought that like Doom's eye was Dr. Doom's servant, but they just happen to have like the same voice. But no, Doom's eye is just like literally it's this eye that he has so that he can watch you and stuff. I didn't quite understand. I don't know why I didn't quite make that connection when I was younger. It's like Eggman had, like, occasionally you'll see Eggman, but he has like an egg robot thing that flies around. It's like he'll talk to you and stuff. It's kind of, I don't know. Like he'll talk to you and stuff. Oh, we're actually about to do like the dark. We're actually about to complete the dark mission if I'm not too careful. But I want to do the other mission. I want to do the next one's gonna be the.
Not here.
The next one's gonna be the circus mission. Ah, I gotta be so slow. Why you gotta be so slow? Don't you know? I feel like do I sing that song all the time? I feel like I do sing that song all the time.
There is one left.
I gotta be careful here.
The seal that has held our temple for 2,000 years.
For 2,000 years? That was basically like how long ago was actually? Depending on when this takes place in the timeline, that would be close to like when Chaos Control. Good thing that's actually a good mechanic, being able to hold on to things. I'm glad they added that in this game. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna touch that. Sorry, Black Doom. We're just... No, thank you, Black Doom. We're just gonna do the neutral route. Sorry, buddy. By the way, then we can check. Then we can teleport and whatnot. There we go. Goodbye.
I take orders from no one. I do as I decide.
I do as I decide. Like my shadow. Hold on. What was I about to say? What was I about to say? I was about to say something. Anyway, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is. I believe this should be. No, is the third one? Is the third one the? I don't think it is actually.
Mr. President, we've received a report from the Central Information Agency. Our ground troops have successfully pushed back the black aliens from Westopolis. We've also managed to suppress enemy forces in 5 other cities. There's also reports that the CIA's mainframe has been compromised. We're investigating the incidents now. It is a strong possibility that this was also committed by the black aliens.
Tell the commanding generals that the United Federation will never surrender to terrorists.
Yes, Mr. President.
This planet was once saved from tyranny and annihilation by you two heroes. Now mankind must protect this peace at all costs. We must stand united to defend our world against these invaders.
No, we have 3 Chaos Emeralds, right? So this has to be the not casino, but like carnival theme one, circus theme one. No, prison. Oh, I guess it's the next one, stage 4. Oh, we're not going to hear the line, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I might make the video just a little bit longer just so we can hear the line.
I wonder if there are any Chaos Emeralds around here. What? That's right. I somehow escaped, but was then captured by those humans. But from where? And why? I know this place. It feels like I've been here before.
Shadow, this place used to be a human military base, and they still maintain a presence here.
Hey, Shadow. I gotta ask you something. He wants me to find 5 top secret discs. But like, what's a top secret disc?
This mission was a pain in the butt, I remember. There's one. Because, like,
The first secret disc.
it took me a long time to find them all, if I recall correctly. Anyway, I was gonna say, first off, I believe that Some Call Me Johnny asked that in his review.
One of those floating discs.
Well, I believe that, yeah, Some Call Me Johnny asked his one of his reviews. When exactly did Sonic and Shadow... When exactly did Sonic and Shadow take that picture in the cutscene? Like, when did they do it? Because, like, they weren't really allies in Sonic Adventure 2 till the end of the game, basically, and then Shadow, quote-unquote, died, which is, you know, spoilers. I mean, like, if you don't quite understand that, you probably don't understand the basic premise of this game, which is Shadow trying to figure out who he is and everything. But, like, then he died, and then, like, I don't think that they would have taken the Sonic Heroes timeline, so what exactly did he take the whatchamacallit? Boom! There we go. I think we already missed one of the chips.
It's those evil creatures. Go and smash them all up.
Okay, let's get off of this. There we go. There we are. What does this level remind me of? Shadow, you're so cool! Actually, fun fact, one thing that's interesting about, like, older Sonic the Hedgehog games, actually, is that, if you change the, language of the language of the game is based off the language of your console. So if you change the language of your console, you know, like, the language of the game will change. So if you change it to Japanese, for example, the game will be in Japanese. For this, Sonic Heroes is the same way, Sonic Rush for the Nintendo DS is the same way. I wonder why it's like that. So when I actually played through the game, when I actually finished the game, I actually had my original Xbox set to Japanese. But back then, I couldn't really understand very much Japanese, so I didn't really know what was going on. So I didn't really capture the final story properly. I don't know why I did that. I just set it to Japanese. I was like, yep, I don't quite understand what's going on. Back then, I didn't anyway. Now, you know, I'd be able to understand pretty much everything that's going on, but back then, not so much. And it was like, whoa, boom. Ooh, whee! And Charmy's voice in the Japanese version, which is so... I actually found it to be really annoying. I'd like to hear it again, eventually, now that... and reassess it, but back then I found it to be really annoying. I was like, Charmy, what are you doing? Shut up! Anyway, boom. Okay, never mind, let's just go under here. Yeah, the spin dash in this game is like this. It's kind of cool, like... The sound effect that it makes is actually pretty cool, I think, but, like, it's not like spin dash. It's kind of weird. Anyway, whoa. It's not like your traditional spin dash. It's not as fast. It's a lot slowed down compared to your traditional spin dash. Okay, we're almost at the 30-minute mark. Here we are. No! Fighting all these gun robots. I thought that fighting the gun robots was pretty cool because it reminded me of Sonic Adventure. Unfortunately, or Sonic Adventure 2 anyway, you didn't really fight gun robots in Sonic Adventure 1. What did you fight in Sonic Adventure 1? Like, you fought, like... Let's see, what were the enemies that you fought? Okay.
Behold the ultimate power.
No, really, what did you fight in Sonic Adventure 1? Like, there were a bunch of Eggman robots, sure, but anything aside from please do not, do not. Okay. The Chaos Dash is really weird, right? And, like, sometimes it can stop in, like, the most unopportune position, and, like, it really sucks. I think that the game is programmed so that you won't exit, like, out of Chaos Dash mode when you're on the green, but sometimes you'll use it, and then you'll, like, end up, like, on one of those loopy spin things, you know, that are prevalent in Sonic games that don't really seem to be around in Sonic games anymore. And then, like, you'll be on, like, we need to get the...
I need to find the Chaos Emerald that's in this forest.
Okay, resume.
Death to all who oppose me.
Death to all who oppose me. Let's get this.
The Chaos Emerald.
There it is, the Chaos Emerald.
I found it. The 4th emerald.
I found it, the 4th emerald. Okay, so then I must have had to have done I probably had to do the good mission in order to get the...
Perfect.
Casino one, huh? Not casino. I keep calling it casino, but it's like, it's not casino themed. Yeah, we missed it, ladies and gentlemen, I think.
Those idiots. They're They're destroying everything! How can I take over the city and build the Eggman Empire if there is no city? I'm at my limit. I have no choice. Send in the Eggman fleet. Charge!
I bet no one expected this baby could fly.
I transported this brilliant flying fortress to this planet over 2,000 years ago. It's magnificent, the perfect killing machine, ready to oppose terror in unimaginable ways. Do these fools really believe they can stop me?
Isn't that the doctor?
Shadow, do not fear me.
No, I'm gonna fail you, buddy. That's the next one, but we're gonna end things off here. Pretty much. We're pretty much at the end of the episode. Sky Troops! Hold on, this is the one with the good music? Yeah, this is the one with good music. We're gonna play for a little bit.
This blue sky, staring at it from afar. Have I seen it before?
I just really like this track, this BGM. I think my favorite track from the game is the Black Comet. Probably is my favorite, but this one's pretty good. Let's listen to it for a little bit.
Still cease to resist us. Use our cannons and blow his ships out of the sky.
I just like that, but the doo 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 doo. Anyway, just gonna play for a little bit. I think we'll go to the half. I don't know. I kind of want to keep playing. I don't know why. Because like I said, I don't really consider it to be a bad game. It's just, like I said, mediocre in every sense of the word. There are some stages that are actually legitimately kind of cool, and then some stages which are pretty meh. Anyway, but it's just one of those things. Let's go ahead and blow this thing up. Blow up! What does that remind me? Oh, that's right. Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic Adventure 2. Shadow, what are you doing? Hurry up and get off. Hurry up and get Rouge and get off the island before it blows up. Blows up! Don't you love my impersonations, ladies and gentlemen? PSA, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why I feel the need to say this, but I'm gonna have to.
Fancy running into you here.
This is what I was talking about with Eggman.
Kind of peculiar power source that's keeping these ruins afloat. Find it and destroy it. So, this is the Black Creature's temple. It does feel sort of spooky.
Sort of spooky. I remember that line. Yeah, we're supposed to break these now.
It's a high-energy magnetic field. Those tubes must be their power source.
Yeah, we're supposed to break these now. There's a difference. I know there are a lot of people who like.
Destroyed the first power source. The temple is beginning to rumble. Hurry before this place collapses.
There are a lot of people who like.
Pulsating blob.
Shut up.
The doctor's flesh.
There we go. I
can use
there are people who like want to just be like a last thing, and then I'll end things off. Who like they want to get into like voice acting and everything. Like if you're someone who wants to get into voice acting and everything, one thing that I need to say, because a lot of people have this misconception, is that there's a difference between voice acting and being able to do an impression. Like there are a lot of people out there who's like, oh, you know, like I want to get into voice acting. I can do like a pretty good Stewie from Family Guy impression. No, that doesn't really mean anything. That's not really gonna get you anywhere. I remember, like there are a lot of people who can do like these weird, interesting voices. Like they can do like a weird like evil scientist voice. Like, you know, I can't do an evil scientist voice. Oh, maybe I can't. No, I just kidding. But anyway, whenever they do like a weird evil scientist, they can do like a weird evil scientist voice, and they get really surprised when they can't. They don't really find any roles from that. Like I said, there's a difference between like being able to voice acting and doing impressions, and there's a difference between being good at voice acting and being able to do a bunch of different voices. Like, being able to do a bunch of different voices is cool, but for the most part, for a lot of things, you're going to end up just doing... I actually find this cool. I haven't talked about this. I find this to be a really cool thingy. This thing, the Gunwalker. Anyway, I don't think I can ride this with a Gunwalker. Oh god, unfortunately. But you can float and everything. It's like Eggman's thing. Yeah, I mean, like, most of the work that you're going to be doing is like with your regular voice anyway. You need to be confident in your natural voice in order to do anything. I don't know, it's just one of those. It's not really anything that has to do with age anyway either. It's like this misconception that a lot of people have, like, oh, I can do a bunch of different voices, that makes me OP for voice acting. No, it doesn't work like that. In fact, every time that I tell people, like, oh, I want to do radio and voiceover work in Japan, you know, as a career, like, oh, you know, can you do a bunch of different voices? No, like, that's the common misconception. I don't know, anyway, just one of those things I wanted to say before I end things off here. Go ahead and quit. That was probably the least related thing to the game, but yeah. So we have the ability to continue. We have a library too. I believe the library, like, we're able to see all the different cutscenes. But the thing is, like, you can't choose individual cutscenes. It's cutscenes in the order of the mission, right? Like, it's in the order of the missions that you did them. Like, you don't select individual cutscenes. Like you want to see like the last cutscene for like stage 5 at the very top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the very top. You know, you'd have to watch, you know, every single like mission that you did up until that point until you got to that point. It was like a full story, kind of weird. Yeah, and then you have select mode where you can just select individual stages that you've already done. 2P game. I don't have a second controller plugged in, so I can't really do anything there. Unless I don't have any batteries put in it, do I? Nope, I don't. But yeah, that was Shadow the Hedgehog, ladies and gentlemen. Just one of those things. Yeah. Yeah. yeah, like I said, I don't think it's that bad of a game overall. It's just very mediocre. I played through the game all the way before. It's really not that bad. Like, they're good, like, it's just one of those things, right? Like, if I want to end things off, before I end things off, I just want to say one thing. This is not Sonic 06, right? Like, it does have some redeeming qualities. I think that people focus too much on the negative. I mean, like, it does deserve criticism. It's not a good game at all. It's not a bad game, but it's not a good game at all, but I'd say at least give it a try. I wouldn't really go out of my way to play through the entire mission, play through the entire thing, because seriously, select mode, going through these 5 missions twice in order to get all 10 of these, it's really tedious, and it took me quite some time. I believe this mission was actually a really pain in the butt, right? Like, you could only do like dark for this, and it really sucked. I really hated this mission, actually, if I'm not mistaken. If I recall correctly. Oh, just one of those things. But yeah, without further ado, let's go and end things off here. So if you like this series of videos, please don't forget to leave a like if that is cool. Please don't forget to subscribe and join Team Strawberry today. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MegaShadowFist. I'll be sure to leave that in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Shadow the Hedgehog signing out. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Bye!